Welcome to your ultimate pit stop, Piston Pundit, where we delve into the heart of the automotive world. Today, we're shifting gears to discuss a topic that's often overlooked in the electric vehicle (EV) conversation: the challenges and risks associated with this new technology, particularly fire incidents. China, the world's leading EV manufacturer, is our case study today. Why? Because it's here that EVs are igniting into flames at an alarming rate. Buckle up as we explore why Chinese EVs are becoming hot topics, quite literally. The heat is on. Over 3,000 fire incidents annually. China has been at the forefront of the electric revolution for some time now, earning its title as the world's largest producer of battery electric vehicles. With this title, however, comes an increased risk of fire incidents. We often see reports of charred EVs in China, but the true scale of the problem might be even larger than we realize. In 2021 alone, officials reported over 3,000 fire incidents. This staggering figure suggests that the issue may be more widespread than initially thought. Despite the surge in EV production since 2021, with over 8.4 million new EVs hitting the roads last year, there's been a conspicuous silence about more recent data. Could it be that the Chinese government is trying to downplay the issue as it continues to push for EV adoption? The toll station tragedy. The high frequency of fire incidents has, unfortunately, led to loss of life. One of the most tragic incidents occurred last summer when a VW electric vehicle collided with a toll station in Hangzhou. The vehicle burst into flames immediately after the crash, leaving no time for the passengers to escape, resulting in 4 fatalities. This incident not only raised concerns about the safety risks associated with EVs, but also shattered the notion that only Chinese EVs, often criticized for their quality control, are susceptible to fires. The vehicle involved was produced by a major Western company, suggesting that the challenges lie with the technology itself, not just the build quality. Following the incident, VW's popularity in China took a significant hit, dropping by a quarter. Fire starters, battery factory incidents. The issues with EVs begin at the very source, the battery plants. A fire incident at SK's facility last November, which occurred during a test ride, is a case in point. Despite this, the company announced plans to build another assembly plant in the second half of 2024. While no fatalities were reported, the incident served as a stark reminder that EVs can pose safety risks even before they leave the factory. Remember the fire incident at Ford's EV plant in Michigan, where an all-electric F-150 spontaneously combusted on the plant's lot? These are not isolated incidents. It's time to discuss worker safety and the potential for EVs to catch fire right on the assembly line. The Hangzhou Auto City Blaze. EVs can catch fire in a variety of scenarios, with charging stations and collisions being the most common. However, as we've seen, EVs can also ignite without any apparent cause. A minor flaw in the battery design or a related component can be enough to spark a fire, a fact that was starkly illustrated by an incident at Hangzhou Auto City. In one of the exhibition halls of this automotive showcase, a parked vehicle suddenly began to smoke. It wasn't charging, it wasn't running, it was simply standing still. Yet, that was enough to trigger a fire. Thanks to the quick response of firefighters, the smoking car was moved outside the hall to a parking lot, away from people and other vehicles. Moments later, the smoke turned into an open flame, and the car was completely engulfed. Traditional firefighting methods proved ineffective. Before we delve deeper, do us a favor and smash that like and subscribe button. This helps us reach more auto enthusiasts just like you. Now, let's shift gears and steer towards our next point: Hong Kong's burning issue. Hong Kong's EV fire incidents are more accessible than those from mainland China. A recent case involved a 53-year-old woman narrowly escaping death when her BYD EV, a major Tesla competitor, spontaneously combusted at a Kowloon Bay charging station. The cause? A minor design flaw in the charging socket that led to a short circuit. Another incident involved a Tesla vehicle, not charging or in a collision, but simply in motion. The driver noticed a power loss and smoke emanating from the rear. He calmly pulled over and evacuated before the car burst into flames. Interestingly, the vehicle had been serviced just months prior with no malfunctions detected, suggesting that clear indicators of potential fire-causing design flaws are elusive. The blame game. While the information we receive from China is often limited and incomplete, the sheer volume of fire incidents suggests that the problem isn't confined to specific automakers. Regardless of the brand or manufacturer, EVs are susceptible to fires. The Ito M5, for instance, caught fire in Mongolia, resulting in 2 fatalities. Several Aura EVs owned by Great Wall Motors have also been reduced to ashes, whether at charging stations or on the road. Then there's BYD, the industry leader, which has seen a significant number of fire-related incidents. Between 2020 and 2022, 11 cases were officially recorded, but we suspect the actual number is much higher. During the same period, Li Auto reported 5 fires, XPeng reported 4, while NIO claims it had just 1 fire incident. The common denominator? The most probable cause, according to independent researchers, is the use of low-cost materials in the battery manufacturing process. Another indication that EV fires occur more frequently than authorities let on is the recent trend in insurance costs. Premiums have risen significantly and are now 20% higher compared to their gas-powered counterparts. It's clear that in addition to higher repair costs and lower reliability ratings, concerns about fires are a major factor in this increase. Why do EVs burn so much? EVs in China are notorious for catching fire, often due to their lithium batteries. This soft, silvery white alkali metal is unstable and highly reactive, making it prone to combustion from triggers such as damage, overcharging, or exposure to high temperatures. Compounding the issue is China's quality control, which isn't always up to par, resulting in many EVs with serious defects leaving the factory lines. A common occurrence with lithium batteries is thermal runaway, a self-reinforcing heat cycle where exposure to high temperatures leads to a reaction that produces even more heat, eventually resulting in an explosion and fire. Furthermore, when a damaged battery is exposed to air, lithium and other chemical components for electric vehicle batteries react in a way that can cause a fire to reignite even after it's been extinguished. This makes firefighting efforts more challenging with EVs compared to conventional cars. In most cases, a burning EV is a total loss, and the number of fatalities is significantly higher compared to those involving internal combustion-powered cars. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the heart of the automotive world. Don't forget to subscribe to Piston Pundit to stay updated on the latest vehicle trends and upcoming videos. See you next time.